and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.
Hello, everyone. I clicked, obviously, I clicked the wrong one off. So look at that. Isn't that fantastic? No. Thanks, Skip, for letting me know. What's up, Mitch? so, um,
You're so old.
I'm so old. That's better-ish. Well, so my mic died. My mic died, and I'm in the process of getting another mic. Um, I'm also I was at a convention, so I was screaming a lot. So that might also have something to do with it. But yeah, so I'm in the process of getting a new mic, and right now it's pulling from my webcam. So, but yeah, just out of nowhere, it just was like, I think something may have happened when I wasn't here, and just all of a sudden the insides are broken. So like the connection part, it's just so I'm like, well, guess it's time to buy another one. So no Blue Yeti from. No, that's what I got. Look, that's what I had. Literally had the Blue Yeti. You think it's the alt mic? Yeah, it's probably. But you know, could go steal someone of my kids, but then they would be mad.
Could go to Staples.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get a new mic. It's just all there is to that. I mean, now that I'm back from the convention, I can go buy a new mic. So gotta have to do something because yeah, it's weird. It's all weird. But with that said, thank you so very much, Skip. 41 months. Can we please get some hype? I put some hype in there. Can y'all put some hype in the chat for Skip?
Hype.
So Big Lick was, I mean, it was fun. It was weird. I'm gonna be honest. Like it was fun, and it was like a big reunion. I got to talk to a whole lot of people that I haven't seen in a very long time. And so that was really cool. There was a strong pop on Saturday before it started raining. Then it rained and everyone ran away. And today it's a Sunday, so. But it was I mean, it was all right. It was good. I mean, I'm not going, oh my goodness, it was the best thing I've ever attended. And also, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever attended either. All right. Oops. I did just do that. That's not what we wanted to do, but that's okay. Right here, yes, we want to replace that. All right, gotta change. Oh wait, is it supposed to be in PNG? Is that why it's all angry at me? Okay, of course it is. There it is. That's so. Like I said, I would have done this earlier, but I was at the con, so that didn't happen. So now we are going to change our overlay. Be amazed. Well, hopefully one of these is going to work. Bam. So there we go. Digging the new overlay. Nice. So we'll definitely be supporting all of Pride Month. So there you go. But I'm also thinking about trying to figure out a new display, a new overlay, to see what we can do. You know, what other things we can do. I don't know about you, but I think it's time. I think it's time. Alright, so now that that's oh, for those of you who are comic nerds, I just Mark Morales just followed me on Instagram. Yay me. Instagram. Followed me on Instagram and told me to write him tomorrow to talk about him doing a cover for an alternate cover for Ninja Empire. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I'm excited. What's up, Hats Off Media? How are you? How you doing? It's been good. Trying to start this empire, one brick at a time. Trying to figure something, maybe one ninja star at a time. I don't know. Doing all right? What have you been up to? Spill it. No. Purple. Mostly YouTube stuff? Oh, snap. If you wanna drop a link so we don't follow you. Do you do Twitch? Are you twitching? Ouch.
From me? You ready for some good rest so you can go to school tomorrow and
No, not at the moment.
your paper? Why y'all starting a paper when y'all got 11 days of school left? Not even. Wow. Your teachers are just rude. You know what y'all should be doing for the rest of the year?
Nut.
Mad Libs 24 and Heads Up 7 Up.
It's like nut.
Stuff that's easy, but if an administrator or bureaucrat walks in, it looks like they're learning. And then the game that Tyler's class played about coming to 10. Do you know that game? Where like whoever you are all in a circle and at least 3 people, and you have to count and not be the one that gets to 10, and you can choose to count by 1, 2, or 3 numbers each time. That's another good one. Kids love to play that.
G4 stream stuff. Okay.
Exhausted. It's okay to be exhausted
Yeah.
after a long day of performing for people. It's okay. Daddy gets tired after a long time too.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm so glad to be in my house with my snacks and my socks.
And my socks. Yes.
And my music and my controlled air conditioning.
Yeah.
Thank goodness more of my kids wear deodorant than the people at this con.
It was so cold. They had the air conditioner blast.
Was it cold again today, baby? Not as cold as yesterday?
I have my
So your jacket's warmer than Daddy's jacket?
no, but I have my
Daddy didn't share his jacket early yesterday?
and it wasn't cold.
You're not making it easy to pick on your daddy. How else am I supposed to get special treats if I don't make him think that he did something bad first?
It's not smell red.
I know, that's why I'm telling him exactly what my plan is so he doesn't fall for it, okay?
Working on commissions right now. Now I'm swamped. Oh, nice. Nothing wrong with
Do you
commissions.
have things to do tomorrow when you come home from school? Like what?
Occasionally.
Oh. Okay then. What about when? Don't you want to know what my good idea is? Do you want to practice some gay makeup one day?
Oh, that'd be fun.
I was playing with the filters today. They're funny. I was like, I wonder if Baby can do this. And Mango used one back. I was like, next time you come over, we're going to ask Baby to do our eyeshadow like this to be twins. And they were like, oh, she can do this? I said, well, either she can, or we'll have a real good time anyway. And Mango said,
Straight back to work. Nice.
what did Mango say? Mango said something funny. Mango said, it's okay if I can't be the gay belle of the ball. I can be the gay crybaby too. Meaning like if their makeup smears. I thought it was funny. Oh, did you check your family chat?
About the superpowers.
About Phineas and Ferb and Lily and Mango coming over next Thursday on the 12th?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Fun.
Have a little Phineas and Ferb party with Lily and Mango. What do you think, baby?
Mm-hmm.
So, how's everybody's weekends? How are you guys doing?
Careful, baby. The door's already off the tracks.
Mhm.
I don't want you to like smash your fingers or something. You won't do anything wrong. It's just I really want to protect your fingers.
Love you, baby.
I love you too.
For the most part.
Huh?
Oh, I was reading the chat. Is there anything I can do for you, baby?
Can I have a hug?
Of course.
Sargy. Man, I thought you were gonna do the dishes for me. There's still dishes in the sink before I left.
Ha! Wait.
The trash also didn't get taken out. More here. Y'all didn't leave for Chili's for hours.
I did not want dishes. I didn't know there's some things to do.
Organized and competent.
I need a sleep break. 2 for my classes. Ooh. Sounds like a lot of work. Of course not. You always work.
And I'll spend my last 6 minutes in here.
Of course you can. Would you like to sit in the special chair? So have you started to think of ideas of what you want to do over your summer break, baby? Besides have a Hamilton play in the park?
No.
Why are you sorry?
Because I keep forgetting.
It's not that big a deal.
Got in my head. Yeah, I'm gonna go with never had any. So you know,
Never had what?
3 reading knowledge. That was not for me.
Slacker.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to know everything.
Nope.
How are you gonna be a teacher if you don't know everything about everything all the time?
I'm gonna claim tenure. Ooh, I have to check the back of her neck. I might have to add a tattoo. I forgot. Might have to come back to that. Oh boy.
Which one are we doing first, baby? Good burgers or coffee?
Exercises practice well. Yeah.
That makes sense.
You stream.
Yes.
Yes, what's up?
Oh, wait. Man, just ask. I would go to graduation tomorrow.
Do you have to work tomorrow? How are you getting there?
With his jam.
What time is graduation?
8.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Do you want to get up that early? Do you have something nice to wear? That's a little nicer than you need. You can ask Ty if he can wear his black pants and black shirt if you want. It's kind of casual, but dressy enough. Yeah, you can go if you want. What time will you guys be back? About.
I don't know. I don't know how long it lasts. I don't.
Alright, just let me know, because I know a lot of times people like to go out to eat afterwards or whatever, so if you notice them doing something, just let me know. What are you looking at?
Me?
I can see that. I mean, what about you are you looking at in the mirror? A little dehydrated. You need some water.
I'm not gonna do that.
I didn't think you would. That'd be silly.
Silk, of course. Gives him full body. So, you know who's not here? Dawn.
Graduation season. I don't question anyone with teenagers.
True. I'm just saying. I'm like, oh, you know who's not here? Dawn.
You know who is here?
Who?
Abigail Rachel Tillman.
Yay.
I like her.
Like her too.
I like Dawn. Don't get me wrong. But he's no baby.
He's no baby. He's no baby. That is true.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will never be more sorry than I am at this moment. I didn't mean to scare you. I just wanted to rub you. I can tell, and I understand that fear. I'm sorry.
I thought you were a bug. Oh no. It's horrible. Alright, let's see.
You know what else we should do a dinner movie party for?
What's that?
Princess, yes, Mufasa. Princess Bride.
Ooh, yes. Iocane powder.
Yep, definitely need some beverage glitter again, and then some Cornish hens for my rodents of unusual size.
Yes. These are all swell ideas right now.
Yeah, that's what Princess Buttercup said a few times too. And probably something on fire.
Oh. Oh, now. I'm liking this line art. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I'm trying. It's, I mean, it is who I am. This is what I am. But, here, let me show you this. Let me show you what this looks like in the end. So we've got...
Are you the red one or the black one?
The red
So are you doing good or not good?
this one.
but not bad.
So in the end, it looks like this. No, it's this. So yeah, that's where we at. Putting them all together. Putting it all together. Yep, and we're re-releasing the Kickstarter tomorrow.
You good?
So if we weren't able to make it, we're gonna re-release it at the lower price. That's red. That means I'm missing. I didn't make that line. So we need to make a line to put that up. That. There. A little bit of extra drawing that's going on. Make sure everything looks right. Best part about the I can plug it in a bit. Oh, sweet. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah.
Oops, we didn't fund. We came up short,
I'm asking for a question.
but
Michael Jackson impersonation.
but
And
I wanna make sure we get these extra covers out. So
I thought it was funny. And I was holding his phone like this. Because
Yeah. it would.
In my hand. And
I don't.
I couldn't. I
don't have. Do I have the way? I mean,
I don't want to listen to those lessons.
yeah, I don't-
Oh, do you think he's gonna have that? He's gonna think that? Why do you think so?
That was laughing.
I don't think that he's gonna think that. Babe.
no.
I don't think he's gonna think that.
Such improve. Gosh, there you go. There's the link.
Is it somebody you and Daddy know?
No.
Well then, even if he does think that and he hates his video, he can just delete it and ask someone else to
So,
record.
because, excuse me, because right now,
I
that's
just
the
mean that
promo
at the end of the
page,
day, all he has to do is ask someone else.
and so it should be
Like,
the
This
exact
kid is
same
laughing.
link.
Can you re-record it? Because I don't want laughter in my videos. Michael Jackson's very serious stuff.
Also, did you ever post your link for your YouTube channel?
It's very sweet.
No,
of
no,
you
no.
to consider, Josh.
You want another hug?
So did Brownie even notice Michael Jackson?
No.
All that talk about a moonwalk. For what? I love you, Bebe.
Mom.
I'll see you in the morning.
Thanks. Everyone, if you're on the YouTubes, please go follow.
Baby, do you want something special for breakfast? What?
What?
I'm asking you. No? Just Nutella stuff? You got it, dude.
Also, Isabella said that your day was tomorrow.
So take your field day stuff. Do you need something special besides Gatorade?
I don't want
Oh.
Thank you, Mom.
I love you.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night. Ow. I hurt myself.
Yeah, a lot of it is just dropping the mask at the end of the day. You know what I want to do? A noise flip.
Oh, boy, boy.
What's something that I can go pick a fight with him about?
It's like, good question. Dude, that's a good. I like that's a really good question. But yeah, if you wouldn't mind posting about it, that'd be fantastic. Need all the help I can get.
Ouch. Also, oh, we stream tomorrow night.
Depends.
Which is yeah, also after dinner tomorrow night.
Mhm.
Once you get something for the ads for me.
I can do that.
This Sunday is Jenny's mixer.
Hmm.
It's currently on our calendar, but I don't know if we're gonna go.
Love doing things with you.
I've decided not to go mess with Butch because they're doing guitar stuff together.
You guys are actually doing something.
Yes, they are bonding, so I will not interfere.
It's very generous of you. Beauty of digital inking. that you can just erase easily.
That's why you like inking so
I
much.
hate
huh?
inking. Hate it. But one of the big time comic book inkers likes me on Instagram, so and might be working something out. I would love to have another super celebrity do a cover. As you know, in the comic book world, of course.
If they were super enough, they could even not be in the comic book world.
That's true.
Like, if Dwayne The Rock Johnson wanted to do a cover for you, I'm pretty sure somebody would want to buy it.
He can 100% do the cover.
Now, I don't know if he could draw.
I don't either.
Now he could, but that was magic.
It wouldn't matter. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be like, hey, you sure? Ice Wolf, what's going on? Welcome back. Thank you. How was getting home? You good? Back to the hard part. Was good, got home way late. Well, sometimes when you're having too much fun, that's what happens.
The Ninja Empire
Oh.
is free, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.
Don, thank you so very much for coming in and resubbing at 39 months. Can we please get some hype for Don coming in strong at 39 months? I was talking about you. I was like, oh no, it's Sunday and there's no Don. And it's like, oh, yeah, I was like, I wonder what's going on. Hope he's okay. And then the boss reminded me very quickly that it's graduation time and things happen. And so I was like, oh, yeah, we can't really expect anyone to really be here if they have teenagers. But glad to see you. Hope everything's all right. Hope you had a great week. We're relaunching the Kickstarter tomorrow. Oops, that's not the right one. This one. There you go. That's the right link. But I'll be posting it again. but didn't hit the goal. I'm gonna drop the goal so we can make it, so we can get these covers out to people. And I will deal with whatever wasn't covered from the first round. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I could go again without getting that Freddie Williams cover out.
I can stop doing this game.
Yeah, of course. That was the we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's more difficult,
Yeah, it was just
challenging.
yeah. But yes, no, absolutely, I will come up to you.
Good, good, good.
You know what? I think I want to come in this way. Get rid of this. That. Get rid of this. So now we have this very interesting trim. That way, you went to a different area. Not to mention, everything's gonna have its purple haze over it anyway. What kind of effect we want to do with that? So, nope, now it leaves it's right down there. Like it? Okay. What? We'll have to do this instead. Do that so that we can have red. Go away. I think. So we're getting into them. All right, I will make sure to pack up their drawings for you, and I'll make sure to send it out. Sweet. It's awesome. Thank you, Don. don't you wait on something go this time. Maybe we can see what comes in front of it. Okay. Alright, I can do that. Then it's purple. It's here. Now we're gonna get around everything but them. So, come on. Geez, purple didn't do screen mode. Overlay maybe? Still too dark. Soft light? Screen really looks like it's the only thing that'll work the way I want it to. And we drop the screen. Yeah, it's at least not strong enough either. Alright, let's see about the overlay. Do that, but it'll still have the purple tint out it. That way we can show that, yeah, I think that'll be enough purple tint. We'll probably up it just a little bit. We can still play around with it too. We did normal. We did normal and drop it down a little bit. Yeah. It's not gonna like either. See what happens when we drop that down. Let's try the hard light. Drop that down. No, it just looks like we just do overlay. Do the overlay to make some nice purplish tone in it, and then we can come here. Let's drop this together. Wand, Control E. Wand, all the color. It's black. Oh. Okay, do it again. Alright. That way they're still there, but everything around them is purple. Alright, so we got that. eyeballs. So what's happening here is that she's actually controlling him. So we're gonna show that he's under the influence of. Message me on Twitter about Kickstarter. All right, will do. Thanks, man. Here. Add some black. Fishnets. Okay. Here. Nope. Okay. And then lastly. Oops. Oops. So also do her other. Okay, fishnets. Do color. Do color overlay. Purples. Say okay. And here, select everything that's black. Select fishnets. I guess better to do it the old-fashioned way. To eraser the longer way, but definitely the more accurate way. So, you guys doing anything? Just relaxing right now.
I'm relaxing.
You're relaxing. Good. Thick. Oops. One. Now we got Hulk Warriors Last Dance banquet. Oh, Puffy from crying. Aww. June is going to be a very tear-filled month. We have our senior awards on Tuesday. Ooh. Are you going to be okay? You think you're going to manage? You might have to hydrate. Make sure you bring your water bottle
What are you talking to?
so you can continue to cheer up John.
Hydrating is important.
Wouldn't that cause more tears? I will be fine, I think.
Hydrate.
So if the boss told you to hydrate, you should listen. You know she's right.
It might not be, but I'm bossy.
That. That.
So, bad wife question.
Okay.
You going to the gym tomorrow?
Planning on it.
Okay.
Why?
Well, I haven't been sleeping well.
Okay. I don't have to. I can let you sleep.
Well, no, because Butch is getting up early. So I could always just ask Ty to do it. Because I know Baby wants Nutella sandwich in the morning. But I think what I'll do is I'll wait and be the needy and difficult to please wife. The old ball and chain that everyone loves to hate on Wednesday morning. That way I can stay up late for my date night. What do you think?
Okay. Sounds great. Love it.
I have to go to bed at 10.
What?
I said I won't have to go to bed at 10. Wiz might be able to have a whole grown-up date.
We might.
Probably not. I'll probably still go to bed at 10. Speaking of going to bed at 10.
10.
No, but I'm gonna go downstairs and get some more of my fried rice first.
Right.
Yeah, from last night.
Oh,
That's what I decided I'm gonna eat since, I didn't go anywhere to get anything.
yeah. I'm gonna find something too.
Oh, do you need something? I thought you got something with the kids.
Yeah, I got a little something.
I can make you something. Not a problem. I got you.
You're the best. Oh, if you, whatever you bring up, there's a root beer in there in McDonald's. Small
Small
one.
one. You want the root beer?
Yes.
Okay. I got you. Ready?
I love you. So I started working on sketch covers because I have a million of them. Yesterday, I was like, you know what? I gotta start. Oh, snap. And of course, see, doing some Ninja-fied ones. See, we're starting. I started this cover like a gazillion years ago. It's an old Thunderbolts thing. I mean, and this Thunderbolt had the Red Hulk. So that's my Ninja-fied Red Hulk. He'll have white Akuma beads. I think that would be pretty cool. And then because I'm pushing on my Ninja-fied G.I. Joe, I'm going to try and do a pitch. The second ever Cobra Commander Ninja. So, trying to work on these sketch covers. Get them out eventually. Isn't scary enough. He has ninja skills. Well, I mean, that's so. If I select this, modify and trunk it. Three. It's too much. Okay, so what about by 2? Modify, contract by 2. That's nice. Maybe a little bit further. So let's see if we can select modify, contract by 2.5. No, okay, by 1. Oh, by 1. Oops. Ooh, so much close up. Yes. I want to fix this. Okay, so inking on the iPad is not been my forte apparently. Oh, it's official. Oh, erase that. Keep had Carlos working on his first sketch cover. Oh, really? Nice. What sketch cover you've got him doing? There we go. There we go. Bam. Save that bad boy. Number 9 is done. Moving on. What the heck is this? Are you kidding me? What? Wait a minute. I know I haven't. Did I not? Wow, where did I save that as? That's not good. Alright, not a problem. Bring this in like so. Alright. Two times go. Oh, okay. Go copy this. I'll put this here. I'm gonna go that underneath the border. Right? And we're just gonna call it there. in. So we can come here. You can't see it. Of course not. So. Okay. Now, let's see if there's that. Come here. Mm, mm, mm. 15 digital mistakes. That needs to go away. Oh, I want to start. So I'm taking a chapter out of Waltering's thing, out of his playbook. Waltering comes in every now and then, so we like him. But he does something for his subscribers, and he goes, look, every 5 subs that you do gets you a sketch card. And I'm like, you know what? That's actually, keeps people wanting. They'll get something from it and all that kind of good stuff. So, what do you guys think? Would you like sketch cards, the sketch card ninjas from me if you go every 5? And it'll have to, for all of you who are subscribers, right? I'm gonna have to just come in and be like, all right, we're starting off anew, so I'll give you, no matter where you are, I'll give you a sketch card. And then from then on, it'll be every 5. So, so dividends of 5, and then you'll get another one. For every 6 months? Okay. I think it would be worth it, right? Oh, eyeballs. I love that idea. Okay. Well, then, so Don, since you just subscribed, right? Like you're subscribed, then I would give you, I'll just add it. If you don't mind, I'll just add your gift, your sketch card to the Kickstarter stuff, barring of course it doesn't fund again, but if and when it funds, we can I can just add it to you. Sound good? Absolutely. Okay. And then Skip, so if we're doing this, I have to go like, all right, so that means that Skip will get one as well. See? The new like wrapped out. So I need to fix that on her real quick. Alright, so I'll go like that. That. No, this off. Right. Necessary adjustments. So some resemblance. Yeah, so we'll just have to deal with the way that looks now. Should hopefully be small enough that you won't notice, but it might drive me crazy. Just like, what the hell? I think we're gonna have to redo the fishnet on this one. And the fishnets is driving me crazy. Alright, well, we're gonna keep that one up. I think I need to fix the fishnet on that one. Save that. Not what I wanted to do. I was like, that was not my intention. I just wanted to come in color. But gotta come in and do the consistency thing. And seeing how the fishnets was looking, because I did it a different way, just doesn't look nice. So I want to definitely fix that so that it looks nice. Alright, so that's good. There's Tanya. Oh. Okay, that's out there. Hey, it's going. How are you?
Good. I'm going to be coming out with you because I need to post.
Do you need a post?
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to draw on the car ride to Matilda's house, but then I didn't.
I understand that. Oh, wow. Why, thank you. That's way more than I anticipated. Thank you. Wait, what?
It was easy.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
See, now I didn't bring you a knife. You're just gonna have to butch it.
Oh, no. Not be like Butch.
Brace your inner Geico. That was the old caveman, right?
Which one?
Geico?
Yes.
Before the lizard got popular?
Yes.
The cavemen are real salty about it. Did it?
Very salty about it. Alright, so we got our consistency going now. Well, no, we gotta put this out over here. I mean, that's almost out there. Let me just pull that in just like so. Look at that. Easy fix. Easy peasy. Alright, now. Let's get our. That one, not that one. Uh-oh. Okay. Purple.
So close.
Oh, you almost won?
It's okay though. I'll win one day.
I'm sure.
This level. How you doing today,
The
Ty?
boss brought me all kinds of healthy one asparagus.
Dad, can I try something with your bass tomorrow?
Wow.
Okay. I need to check what about my guitar is wrong. It's the guitar, the amp, or the cable.
Okay.
And I can check those things. Because I'm gonna plug my guitar into your amp. Because your amp doesn't make as much noise as mine does.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then he's gonna go to lunch with Farron and David, and then he's gonna hang out with Farron, and then he's gonna come home, and then we're gonna go down the hill to the store. Me and Ty.
Nice.
And then we're gonna come back.
Okay.
Yep.
Possibly with new stuff.
Yep.
And then he might play with guitar for us.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the mic. Do you work Tuesday? What time do you work on Thursday? 9:30. 30?
I only work 9 on Saturdays.
Well, I know. I just want to make sure. I wanted to make sure I wasn't arbitrarily late that day. I don't think Butch is working.
What's happening Thursday?
I'm going out with Shannon in the morning, but she doesn't. She hasn't decided what time because she just asked me. She was like, "I forgot to ask if you were free on Monday." I am. But she said, "So I guess now, like, are you free on Thursday? That's my next day off." And I was like, "I am also free on Thursday. We can set a date for Thursday."
That's nice that you gave me that time.
It was the one time where I could have done it tomorrow still too. Like normally I can't the next day. So I told her yes, but she was at work today, so she didn't get back to me on what time. But I know she likes to go out earlier, so I might drop you off and then go. And I might not be able to. If I can't, then Daddy has to take me. That throws off this morning.
You just walk. It's on the
What, at
side.
9:30.
9:30?
Um,
No. It throws off. Not for me.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying if I can take them, then as soon as you come back at like 8:45, you can start drawing and just record until whenever Butch has to go to work, if he has to go to work, and if not, then we have to stick around.
Mm.
That would be a productive
That
day.
would be a productive day. By the way, I have 3 Is It Worth It's
Filmed but not edited.
filmed but not edited. And today, one of my fellow artists goes, it's like, keep doing those videos, those review videos. I watch them all the time, and I love the ones when you go to Five Below. Tells me which markers and stuff I need to go get.
Which ones make me the cool uncle at
It
work?
was like,
artist?
alright.
I like Daddy's corner of himself.
What?
Yeah, me too. I want to get more up there.
What?
No, I know we need 2 more, so it goes all the way up to the ceiling. Okay, there's space for
We have-
2 more canvases.
There are 2 more. Me, you, Mo, and who did the other one? You. You did 2.
I did 2. I don't know where.
So we need Baby to do one.
The baby's is up there. It's baby everywhere.
Oh, Moses isn't up there? She never does this. Me, the baby. And you.
Oh, I should make that. I should make Brown draw one.
Oh, nice.
Brown and Mo and Butch.
But that's too many.
Yes,
Then
but
it'll be on me.
they won't all do it. And we can move one of them to a different place. The one that you drew of the guy from Dark Woods.
Oh.
The one who's daddy, but it isn't daddy.
What?
That
The
one.
Black
That one
Dragon?
was a mistake.
And
Black Dragon's
he can move
awesome.
from a place of
I'll put it right there.
isolation and honor.
I'll put it right.
Exactly. To motivate you. To take over the world.
Trying. Trust me, I'm trying.
There are very few things I took away from my forced watching of Star Wars, and one of them is there's do
Yeah.
and do not. There's no try.
Well, I'm trying.
Somebody does not approve.
It's like I'm trying. I put it out there, and so I mean, here's the thing. I am doing. Kickstarter did not go, so we adjusted. We're gonna keep going and watch this time because I've told people again, and people are like, "Oh, really?" Now it's gonna go. It'll pass the other one. Man,
That works for me.
it works for me too, but it's just like, man, could have already been. All right, whatever.
I gave you all your little extras in the things that make it easy to keep them from touching. Aren't you very happy? Your sauerkraut and grateful.
Oh, I was like, yes.
Which has to be ready to leave by 7:15.
Okay, so I'm not going anywhere
No,
tomorrow?
you can. I'm just telling
Okay.
you so you know also.
So should I wake him up with Sarge?
No, that's too early. So, do me a favor. Is Butch still downstairs?
He might not be the only one, but it's in the basement if he's not there.
Yeah, if he's in
somewhere.
the basement, that's too far away. I was just gonna ask you to ask him how much time he needs to get ready in the morning just to make shower and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go make it see him.
Well, then in that case, will you ask him? You can just text me when sometime. Especially because I'll be leaving here soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much money does it cost to get your hair braided at that girl that you like?
Like 60 bucks.
But she's fast and tight, and if you ask her, she'll tell you how to take care of some of your stuff.
But see, the thing is, I don't want to keep it that long. I just
Well,
wanna-
no, I mean like you know how like she can tell because she's not pushing her own brand of products. She can just tell you how to like help it not be so sweaty and greasy in the summertime, or how to not get so dry when the dry heat comes.
Yeah. Yes. We could go for some point braids right now. I don't
was
like
thinking-
cornrows because my hair's too fine and I look skinny. I look like I got white people cornrows and it makes me want to die.
I was thinking about getting my hair braided too. Recently.
Well, I know, Mommy, I brought it up. I know I could do that.
Cause you said you wouldn't want to,
I know.
and then you backed off of it, and then you said you
Because I
wanted
did-
to, and
because
you
I
backed
did.
off of it.
I don't want to pay for it. So I'm thinking I need to really learn.
Maybe but I think
I look good in cornrows.
You
I
do.
don't get, no, I don't like it. They're too small. They're so skinny. It looks like I'm balding.
Don goes, hi. Hey, I have corn rolls.
Sorry.
Don.
And it'll be funny because if I get two French braids, the people at my job will be even more confused.
Yeah, then you'll be girlyish.
I like confusing the people at my job. It's funny. Because I don't care, and they do, because they don't want to be wrong. They're trying really good to be nice. And I just disregard them. I'm like, I don't care what the Lindsay want. Come on.
Just tell me the rules you want to leave it out.
I don't care. care. I don't care whether you think I'm a girl or not. Just what do you want? You're like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, it's good. What color?
It's fine. Just
Come
seriously.
on.
I got other things to do.
Although I would have to say my favorite thing though is when I answer the phone and they think I'm a girl. And so when they come in, they're adamant that they were talking to Maria. Even though Maria and I don't sound anything alike.
At all, because she's got an accent.
That's what I'm saying.
Not like she can't be understood, but
And also she sounds old. And not in a bad way, but you just know when you start getting old, you just start to sound old.
especially because her accent is an old version of her own accent. My friend Lee, I call her Tiger because that's the screen name she had when I met her, but her name is Lee. Like her in real life name is Lee. She speaks Portuguese as her first language because she's from Brazil. Now I do know that Brazilian Portuguese and Portugal Portuguese are going to be different. But like they don't sound the same at all. At all. Because there's generational issues.
Yeah.
So she sounds like an older lady. She sounds like an older European lady if you've had experience with them. And she kind of sounds a little Spanish because of Portuguese.
And see,
Now that can throw people off.
my thing is it's okay when they just assume because I'm like, you know what? I don't know what I sound like on the other end of the phone. So you assume that's what it was. Never fine.
Do you listen to recordings of yourself?
I'm not talking.
You should. That's the way we hear you.
I know, it's so hideous. I hate it.
I hate hearing my voice.
Whenever I hear a recording of myself, I'm like, I don't understand how y'all let me talk. I would put like a muzzle on me or something.
Your voice doesn't sound bad at all. It just doesn't sound like what you think it does because your skull is so thick or
Yeah.
something.
But it's really funny because Maria will start talking and then they just are so adamant. Like I'll be right there also talking to them. They're like, no, I talked to her. I talked to Maria. I was like, no, you didn't. It's like, I know you didn't because I have the stuff.
I know you didn't because if you ask her questions about the conversation, she'll just look at you with a blank stare. And
But-
I
but
can
the-
tell you what we talked about.
But they never believe me. They're like, no, I didn't talk to you. I talked to Maria. I talked to a woman. And I was like, well, the woman was me.
That's the funny part. You're like, look, I only get paid enough to show up on time. Tell me what
Yeah.
color balloon you decided on. Pay and go to Subway, please. There's a lady there you should definitely talk to. She's gonna ask you for a quarter. We call her the coin lady. Whatever you do, don't tell her your name.
Have you had more encounters?
Yeah, she came back this week.
Good.
Yeah, she's pretty nice. Yeah, you know, typical her stuff, but she wasn't screaming or yelling at me. But unfortunately, she came at kind of a busy time, and well, if you're paying, you get priority. Because I'm sorry, I'm not a bank, right? And so I helped her, and then she wanted more stuff. Like she didn't tell me that at the beginning. She's like, "Oh, I just want a nickel." So we found a nice shiny nickel for her, right? And I was like, "Okay, awesome." She's like, "Well, actually, I want to break this. I want to break this 20 for 4 crisp 5s, good, clean, crisp 5." And I was like,
This is not a bank lady. That's what the bank is for. Tyler will tell you it's literally right there in the parking lot. And if you don't like that one, go across the street to the bank right next to Chili's. There's actually 2 banks over there.
yeah.
2!
And so I told her, I'm like, I can help you, but I have to help the customer first. You can just wait a little bit, and I can help you. And she
It
waited.
sounds like money laundering.
And that's what I'm saying.
She get mad at you.
Yeah, man, no, she didn't. Like, she got annoyed that there was a line, but she didn't yell or scream. She just asked somebody to help her get out the door.
Okay.
Which is fair, because I'm like, you know, okay.
Is it?
She likes me
Oh.
because I'm nice to her,
Oh.
you know?
Okay.
And not like she likes me, she seeks me out, but like, she's never yelled at me.
Oh. Okay. Great.
She doesn't know, but that's because I lie to her all the time.
because it doesn't really matter to either one of
And
you.
she'll be like, "Do you got more nickels?" No, these are all the nickels we have. You don't have any rolls? No, I don't. I don't have nickels. She can see the rolls and nickels. Those aren't my nickels.
Those
Open
aren't.
That's not a lie. That's the
Those-
truth.
Those aren't my nickels.
He's like, "What about the other register?" And I'm like, "I can't open it. I only open this one."
Those. That's a great statement.
Or like, cause she always asks for Maria. Is Maria? Nope.
It's because
but she-
Maria will open the other
it's
roll of
like,
nickels, huh?
Yes. But it's funny because she also doesn't like Maria because Maria's done with her. But it's like, I don't know, she's not here. She's like, "Well, Maria works there." I'm like, "Yeah, you just missed her. Sorry, she just left." And then Maria will show up. I'm like, "Oh my god, Maria, you're still here?" Just slap her face.
And Maria looks at you like,
No, because
wait, yes!
No, because
I didn't leave
if
yet.
Maria sees her coming up, she hides. She hides in the back.
So
She said, "Don't call for me. I'm not here."
So it's like an early warning sign from
Don't.
you? Like, no, Maria's not here. Why'd you get loud all of a sudden?
What?
What? I'm sorry, allergies. It clogged, I don't even, am I loud? I'm sorry. Yeah, Maria left for the day.
Yeah, she's not here.
We've all done it for our managers we like.
Well, yeah.
And we've all, except for you, goody goody.
Who?
Actually, you haven't worked long enough to be fair.
Okay.
We've all deliberately called that manager who was on duty who we just wanted to have a bad day for no reason other than they deserve it.
Yes.
Like, oh, you're having a problem? Let me get Jameson. I'll be right back. No. He loves talking to people in the dining room. Well, I'll be right back.
Nope.
I didn't participate in those pranks, but man, would I work a mean table up for no reason other than that he would have to come and fix it.
Whenever there's a problem at the store, I just realize how bad of a store manager I'd be. Because I would just be like, "No, that's not how we do it. I'm not giving you a refund."
No, actually, that's really good.
You'd be a really good store
No,
manager.
I'm like, I don't care that you're the customer. You're not always right. It's my store. You don't know the rules.
Like, so, see, I could have returned it if you had brought it back before you used all of the green and blue paint
Yeah.
in this palette.
Because Maria's so nice. I'm like, "No, they popped their balloon. That's their problem." It's like they should know that 79 balloons is not going to fit in their 3-seater guitar.
That's even weirder.
In their car. I'm like,
I
"No."
want to see a 3-seater guitar. A 12-string guitar was interesting enough. A 3-seater? Wow.
And I'm like,
I mean,
"That's
it's one
not-
thing if like a kid is doing something and it pops while they're in the store, and you're like,
No.
I'm a sucker. Here you go.
I'm like, I don't mind them asking. That's not the thing. But when I tell them no, I don't understand why they fight. I'm like, you being rude to me is not going to make me be nice.
Like the answer started out no. Is this the path that you thought would change it?
Like, it's like the little latex balloons. I'll usually just replace them.
See, I should have hunted him down.
Blue tie.
No.
But
Walt, the one who won. Altering. Like, no. That's rigged. My guy turned around for no reason. He was chasing him down and then turned around and let him use the help back.
But no, exactly. Like,
yeah, but no.
and
I
and it's a
do that.
big difference too. Sometimes they come in with, you know, that attitude, and you're like, why would I help you? Like, you clearly were too dumb to get the balloons from here, where I handed them to you, to your car.
Yeah.
Just to your car. It's not my fault. You couldn't even get them past the red light. Like, please, do not come in here because you're embarrassed that you lost your wife's balloons.
I saw people stuffing way too many balloons.
I
in
always
the car.
see.
Oh, they're
And you know what?
crazy. They're lunatics.
It's people with audacity, because you know, if I needed, when I needed to get balloons, and it's not even that many balloons. It's not even that many balloons. When I get balloons, I get like 12. You want to know what I do? I put the back seat in the van down.
Oh, see, that's
So I
why
have
I'm like,
space
why
for
did you
balloons.
order? Why did you order like 75 balloons and your back seat is full? I don't care what car you have. That's not all fitting in your
That's a
trunk.
lot of balloons.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of balloons.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's not gonna.
So many
I was
balloons.
like, one thing I think is funny, and that's because I'm just not a car person at all. It's like, will this fit in my car? And I just look over to me, and I'm like,
No.
I don't know what kind
The
of car
answer
that
is
is.
no.
And they'll start saying other stuff. I'm like, I don't. If it's not a van, I don't know what it is.
No. So look at him like, is it a commercial van? then probably not.
It's like, here's the car words I know. Minivan.
And I was gonna make another Richard Scary reference, but you didn't know it the first time, so it still won't help now.
Well, you can make it for Daddy and the street.
He doesn't know it either. But no, like just assume that everyone drives a Richard Scary car. Now, in real life reference, the closest shape to that would be either Fred Flintstone or a smart car.
Yeah, that's
So
one
the
of
shape of Fred Flintstone with the size of a smart car. They really and truly had like single person cars in Richard Scary.
Like, Buddy Pop and a ton of them. Like, tell my Buddy Pop. And I'm like, yeah, you just try to put 50 balloons in our trunk.
But I need that 50.
With 2 bags of trash in it.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm dragging you, Mango. I'm talking about you. I hope you feel it. I hope your ears itch. I hope your knees hurt. And I hope your back gets wet. I am talking about you driving around for months with bags of actual trash in your trunk because you keep forgetting to stop at the dumpster.
It's like,
It sounds like most people I know. But I know that Mango has bags of trash in their trunk right now, today, on June 1st. I know they do.
no, but my least favorite is when we tell them that's not all gonna fit your car. You're gonna pop some, and they're like, no, it's gonna fit, and then they come back in after they pop balloons, mad at us. We told you.
Also, it's real funny to me, and this is from my time working retail and my time working food service, which goes hand in hand with this particular issue, but normally those two things don't overlap. When they're super frugal and they've planned everything out to the penny, I need 43 balloons. Set your cord out front. Yeah, they're not all gonna fit. They're gonna pop. You're gonna pop some. 43. Okay. 9 of my balloons popped. I need 9 more because I need exactly 43 balloons. You should have ordered extra. And you should have borrowed a friend's car. A bigger car.
Yeah.
A bigger car helps a lot. When I see people coming out of your store, putting balloons and like big stuffs
No, there's
in the
one
dumbest
lady-
vehicle.
So she brought in a bunch of balloons, like a bunch of balloons. She had a 5-seater car, right? I did not think they were gonna. She had like at least 5 bunches of balloons, right? Like bunches of balloons. Somehow she jammed all of them in her car. And I mean, we are washing her.
And then you can't
And I'm
drive
like,
safely.
all of us are watching her trunk filled to the brim, her back seat filled to the brim, her passenger seat filled to the brim so much so that it's overflowing into front. I'm like, you can't drive. Unless your house is down the corner, you should not be driving that vehicle. That is not safe. I'm like, I can't see anything but balloons in your car.
You know what's the worst part? A lot of people, because you guys, you know how you guys like make a loose knot of the strings. They could so easily make it so much safer just by buying a balloon weight or a bag of candy and just wrapping them around so that it anchors the balloons into one spot while they're driving.
And
But
that-
do they? No. Why? That's an extra expense. You know what else is an extra expense? Traffic accident on the way.
I was like, God.
and see, and that's why when there's a lot of balloons, we have just it's really big trash bags, right? And it's $1.50, right? And we're like, this will, it'll keep them all in one place. They won't move around. It's gonna be more compact this way, and they're not gonna get knotted. I'm like, I don't want to pay $1.50. I'm like, okay, your balloons are knotted and popped. That's on you. Because that's my thing. I'm like, unless you can prove that the balloon got damaged or got lost on our fault, I'm like, out the door is your problem. You drop it, you step outside, drop it. Should I have?
Yep. Again, if it is a small child, I'm probably able to be easily suckered by, I'm so sorry, they let go. Can you please do another one? I will tie it to their wrist this time. And I'd be like, yeah. Because I know a cookie from Subway used to be 99 cents for 3, and now it's like $3 for 1. So that's what you need in your life. Because you can't just get a cookie for $1 anymore.
But no, see, my thing is it depends on the flavor. Like I said, if it's the
Yeah.
latex ones,
That's what I mean. Like, if
Am
it's
I-
a
am
little
I
cheapo one.
supposed to do that? No. Will I? Yes. I was like, if it's that big a deal, you can take the $2 out of my paycheck, Maria. They needed that one.
Seems how she does it for the more expensive ones. It's more about customer satisfaction.
No, that's not right. But I wouldn't care. I'll be a bad manager. They hate me. I'd have to work for you.
think you'd have good reviews. I think you would get some really nasty things, but I think a lot of people would read them and be like, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he does say that, doesn't he?
But like, I hate when people come in. I can't do returns, so it doesn't really matter that much. They come in and they're trying to do returns without their receipt. We don't do returns without receipt. Like, sweet, I have the credit card though. We don't keep track of credit cards. That doesn't mean anything.
An easier way to get that through to people is you can say we are a very small business with only 2 locations. Unfortunately, our system is not that sophisticated. When you remind them that you're a small business and you don't have sophisticated systems, and they normally stop what they're doing and go, okay, this isn't Walmart. This isn't 7-Eleven. Okay. And then because it's just different words, like our system doesn't. Cause you go to Best Buy, they have like almost as many locations as McDonald's, right? They sell more electronics than they only sell electronics, to be perfectly honest with you. And you know their policy is? Their policy on returns is no opened electronics can be returned cash, only for exchange. So the reason I know this policy is in writing for them, because they do exchanges on a lot of things, but not like on not anything that you can easily copy and pirate. And so I understand it, but at the same time, like, that wording is really prohibitive. So we bought something. It was a video game for you and Lily, mostly Lily at the time, and it didn't work with our computer system because I just bought the wrong one. And like they don't have the other thing. I was like, I just want to return it. Store credit is fine. I'll spend it on something else. I'll only return it for the exact same thing.
Yep.
For the exact same item.
Yeah, so like whatever I exactly bought, because if there's a defect in that disc, in that charger, in that specific thing, then fix it. It's fine. That it wasn't that; it was a compatibility issue, and there was no way to know until after we tried it. I'm so frustrated. I have not shopped at Best Buy again since.
Yay,
I've
technology.
gone because Opa George loves that store, and I love your daddy.
Yay.
But now I know that what I need to do is convince Oma Erica that she wants to have a tea party or a chips and dips party or anything else with the kids while Daddy and Opa go without her.
That's very nice.
And my in-laws are good people. That is my gift to my father-in-law.
It's very, very, very nice.
And the thing is, he knows it. There's not a lot of things that I know someone appreciates specifically that I've done, but I know he appreciates it. There's a lot of times when he's like, hey, Brian, let's go do this. And Oma goes for her shoes. And I'm like, Oma, have you seen this trick that somebody can do? And she'll never watch a stream. It's the only reason I can talk about it.
Wait, I wish Oma would tell me what she liked. When I do myself.
She did for years tell us what she liked, right? And so then I started planning those things. Now she doesn't like any of them anymore. Why you got the creepy haunted door going on?
No.
What the heck?
Go ahead with the door. Don't.
Creepy haunted. That's the kind of stuff that wakes me up at night. Do we have WD-40?
Yes. Right there.
Good, perfect. That door needs to be
It's right
fixed
there.
tomorrow.
I know, but I know Oma likes going on once, but she doesn't want to do that much anymore because she's old.
And
she
she
likes-
blames Opa, and Opa's like, I want to get out of here.
And she likes tennis, but she doesn't want to play it, and I don't know her to watch tennis. And she likes reading, but
But she doesn't like reading.
I don't know what she likes reading because I asked her, and she's like, oh, it's the book.
Oma likes, and this is going to sound real terrible, okay? And if I ever said it in front of her, she would argue it till she was out of air, okay? Oma likes walking. She likes walking in nature. She likes walking in the mall. She likes walking where there's food courts.
Oh, yes,
She likes walking where she can stop regularly and get small snacks. Oma basically wants her life to be a walking tour of restaurants. And you've never been on one. You've never been on one with me, so you don't actually know what that's like. But so when you go on like a walking tour of like a it would be a bar crawl if it's bars, but it's a restaurant crawl, so they call it walking tours. But you basically go and you just go and walk from one place to the other. When there's a theme for the tour, they tell you about it. Sometimes it's architecture, sometimes it's history, sometimes it's ghosts. I like the ghost one. And when you get to a place, it's pre-ordered already. There's normally one appetizer and a drink at each place. That's what Oma wants. She wants to chit chat and have fun, and then stop for one thing of dumplings that you and her share. And then you guys go out and try on 30 pairs of pants, and then you go and get one small plate of nachos. And then you go and try on jewelry. She loves jewelry.
See,
She
I think she just
loves
doesn't like
jewelry.
going shopping with me because I never buy anything.
And then she wants to go and get the fried gravy.
I don't want that. You want
And
this?
You don't want to spend your money. But you also would not care if she wanted to spend her money to buy you outfits.
Actually,
You
that
would
be
even
so
wear
fun.
them. I know
I
it's
would-
your favorite thing
I
to have
would,
someone
I
else
would
dress you.
do. I would do nachos.
Don
because,
wants nachos now.
I'm sorry, not Nacho Don.
so you know how funny it would be to see Oma picks up.
Okay, Oma has terrible fashion sense.
I know. I would
But
wear those
she-
to work every
She
day.
would. She would buy you stuff.
I'd be
If
like-
you would wear it, she would buy it for you.
I
she would
see
take
how
She
real
would
my
take you
friends
so
are.
fast, and she'd be like, so that you know what I mean. She'd be like, boys don't usually like to get their nails done, their toes done. They don't like to be pampered like this. Meanwhile, your daddy's like, please take me,
What you talking
please.
about?
And Opa George would probably go if she wasn't so weird about it.
That's actually funny. I'm trying to think what kind of clothes I'm gonna That means
Have you seen Opa
hilarious.
George?
Yeah.
Just like that.
I feel like Opa George. You don't think
Just-
that's his own clothes?
No, she buys them. He picks what he likes out of the stuff. You have no idea how much they have.
They have so much.
So Opa
so-
George has. So in Germany, you remember that they don't really have closets like we do. They have normally like wardrobes or trunks.
Mhm.
Opa George has one that spans the length of this entire wall, from corner to corner, in the basement. So he's got his man room, and then there's
Cool.
there's another room that has his wardrobe. That's just all the clothes she buys that he does not want to wear. Upstairs, in the very upstairs, you know where his little office is, he also has a wardrobe in there. It has clothes that are nicer. I don't wear them all the time, but I want easy access to them. And then in their bedroom, he has clothes that he normally wears. And then in his man room, in his workout room, he has workout clothes. The workout clothes stay there. They go from there to the washer that's also downstairs. And then from the washer back to the workout room. Oma doesn't want them stinking up her house. I'm not going to say I blame her. That's one type of crazy that I can get by. I don't want you to stink up my house. Don't do it. I don't like the way it smells.
That's bad.
I'm on, I can get, I don't even care if you can't smell it and you're just being mean. The thought that I might smell it means that I'm on board. But yeah, so Opa has
We got a lot.
clothes.
You know,
We got a lot. We got a lot.
I never went upstairs the whole time I was there.
Maybe you're traumatized by the last time you were there and you fell down the
Fell
basement
down the
stairs.
steps.
And
Actually, he fell up the stairs, but that's
Fell,
not
yeah,
even the
that's
point.
true. You just fell out.
yeah, but I didn't have a reason to go upstairs, and I thought it would be weird to just walk around her house.
Sorry, you weren't ultimately comfortable. No. But Oma's a weird one. She's funny. But since that's something that you think is fun is to let someone else dress you, she would have a blast doing that with
But you
you.
know what would be even
A
funnier?
blast.
So you don't go to the mall or go to the first store, so they think your words close.
Take her to the mall first. This one sounds mean, but it's not. She
Sorry.
Oma and Opa both are still kind of traumatized is the best word. Still traumatized by their childhood, and thrifting is sometimes
I thought Oma liked the cheaper school.
she does, but sometimes it feels like failure.
Oh,
So if she was taking you there to dress you and what she thought was good, it would make her feel some kind of way.
I
So take her to the mall first, and then the next day do thrifting. Be like, Oma, dress me like the cool kids when you were my age. And you're like, and we're going to the thrift store because when old people die, their kids just give their clothes to the thrift stores. So we might be able to find some cool things from when you were my age. And so that way it just makes her feel less awkward because they come up in a really weird time. A really weird time. And I can understand the weird like connections that our brains make.
I'm sad. Oma doesn't want to come with them anymore. I wanted them to come one more time.
I don't know why.
I know you can't. Tyler. May I introduce you to my God? He invented medicine. It's called science. So I have acetaminophen, I have ibuprofen, and I have naproxen. I do not have aspirin because my youngest child just recently turned an appropriate age for me to have it in the house again. Which means my headaches, yes, very. But it is the absolute best for headaches. I don't know if that's science.
My mother-in-law grew up in the Depression. She saves everything.
Yeah. Who said that?
Dawn.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
We got the same mother-in-law? I'm just kidding. My mother-in-law is German.
Be right back.
Look, I stayed up late for you.
You did.
I was really for Tyler.
I don't know. So as you can see, I don't know what happened to my other file that had the fishnet separate. But so now I had to do the good thing, do it right. So I'm gonna have to come in, do this. Oops.
Today's Sunday, right?
Today is no, I told her I was gonna get to that. I was like, ooh, I didn't go.
Oh, look at
Ooh.
that.
Oh wait, I'm like,
You didn't be nice to your mommy? That's so rude.
I told her it was gonna be a
I know.
I just scared myself.
You know what you should do? Just go ahead and text her that picture you sent me of Baby and Brown. Like, this is what they do during their downtime.
Yeah.
Like, ultimately, Baby made blank amount of money this weekend. Brown made blank amount of money. Poor Brown.
Or brown. So So I know that I personally want to fix the other page with the fishnets because when I made the selections before, I just trusted Photoshop to do it the right way, and I needed to contract the actual selection by a pixel, and so there's spaces between the lines, so I gotta fix that. And once again, I'm pretty sure nobody would notice. Problem is, I noticed. Therefore, I need to fix it. Alright. Oh, goodness.
What's your doing?
What a dirty, dirty bum. But that didn't mean how much time he does need, right?
He just said he needs to get dressed, so.
Like 6:45. I'll wake him up with pajamas.
Oh, is there a thing in the morning?
8?
I thought it was in the afternoon.
No,
Like
8.
in the evening.
No, 8. 8 in the morning. So has to leave at 7:15 in the morning.
Come back to here.
But it's not a lot of time to get there.
An hour?
Lord, Mason is like an hour.
At that time of day, absolutely. George Mason is the same far away that Scoop was, like when we went to Scoop. I don't know where Scoop is now. So like, because George Mason was like just 2 intersections down from where we went to Scoop. So that's how much time. And it takes us a solid 40 minutes at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and
But Butch said 7:15.
but I'm not fighting him. I'm
Not-
just saying.
I know, I'm not. I'm on your side.
It seems like there's not a lot of time.
But
Yes.
some people don't have anxiety like you do. Because like,
You would notice because you pointed out. No.
pointed what out?
Oh, that the issues that I am fixing. I knew this because you pointed it out.
Okay.
And
I
his
know that's just
in-laws,
for pride, but I really do like it. Keep going, his in-laws.
his in-laws are Canadian, or because you were talking about.
Well, did Canada have the Great Depression at the same time as we did? They had to, right? Like, it had to be related. I'm now going to learn a lot more about Canada.
You like the pride.
Yeah, I really
Overlaid.
do. I really like it. But you know I love color, so I'm like, you just give it all day. But I'm glad for June now. As soon as Leprechaun Day comes around, sorry Irish people. As soon as Leprechaun Day comes around, it is rainbow season until like, well, Butchie doesn't care, so it's rainbow season until Halloween starts in September.
Yep.
Yeah, I stole more of September, more of the year for Halloween. Oh no!
Mother-in-law is Canadian. Father-in-law was American.
My mother-in-law's German. My father-in-law's American. My mother was German. My dad was American. Her father was American. Her mother was German. Look at that. That's a pattern. Oh. he looks like one of the sounds Brown makes. Hold on.
Ouch!
Hold it up so I can show Daddy.
Wow.
Come on. Wow, was I wrong?
That's funny.
I like that photo.
That's really funny. They're making fun of your snoring dog, Don.
Oh, show him belongs to Don now?
He keeps saying, "It's like, where's my snoring dog?"
He's sleeping. We went on a walk today. He's very tired. He's getting old. He missed a dog and a cat on a walk. Yeah, that's me very tired.
Because he can't see.
Yeah, but mostly because of those stuff.
What? That one was funny. I like that one. Taylor Swift do something recently? I see this post. Fellow Swifties, how are we feeling right now? And I don't really want to read the comments because I don't care, but if like she died, I care.
I don't think she died.
No, she did not. Apparently she took back her name and her reputation.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
I was like, wait, what? Did she lose it?
I don't know.
I think I should just do.
That's cute. I like that. I'm redefining it. Yes.
She bought back all her music. Now she is the sole owner of her catalog.
Who said that?
Dawn.
Darn, did your daughter tell you that? If the answer is no, I don't want to hear it. Because I like when a daddy has a strong bond with his daughter and lets her teach him cool things. Kind of like that shirt you found that's really cool and I told you should buy it for daddy. Also love my daughter. And you'd be like, us boys don't deserve it. We found it after your birthday, that's why it doesn't matter. Oh, Don, you should know we're decidedly not Swifties in this house.
You mentioned that to him.
I mention it to everybody all the time, but because it's so unusual, people forget it.
Okay.
And it's really funny because I really don't know Taylor Swift's music.
I know one song.
I know, I'm the Problem, It's Me.
Yeah.
I know that song. Anti-Hero, that's what it's called. I like that song because of that one line.
And which one is a good earworm? The Man.
I don't think I know that one, but
I'm so I'm so sick of running as fast as I can. If I was the man, if I was a man, I'd be the man.
I feel like that's a country music ripoff. And because I don't like Taylor Swift, I'm gonna stick with it. The other one that I hate that I like, the one that I hate that I like, because it catches me off guard when I hear it, I'm like, this is a good song. I'm like, ah! I remember this song. It's August. Yeah.
So Dawn says, surprisingly no.
Boo!
Wait,
I just had to boo him anyway.
she is a Swiftie, but I saw it on Google yesterday.
So did you tell her?
And then he said, it's okay, I have a couple of her songs on my 600 song playlist.
I am clearly not right for my generation, my gender, or my own hobbies. Make my own playlist? Why would I ever? I have Spotify now.
I make my
AI
own,
does it all for me.
I make my own playlist and I don't even listen to it.
I've
That's
made my own
hilarious.
playlists and then I don't like them after I've made them. Like I was in the mood for them when I made them and then afterwards I'm like, this is boring. So I just delete them again. But
I don't really watch it.
But putting on a song and letting it go and just creating it for me, or putting on someone else's created playlist so I can see what they created, for especially people who like name their playlist exactly what they're thinking. Like, I hate my job but I can't afford to quit. Alright, let's see what this is about.
My problem
Those are always
with people's
fun.
Playlists is they never fit the vibe.
That is
Ever.
always
I have
always a
never
risk.
got one that fits the vibe, and then I'm just mad because I'm like, this is not right.
Always the risk. Or like the one time I kept asking it to play that one Justin Bieber song and it kept playing that toilet flushing sound.
That was fun. No, we don't talk about her music per se.
Why not? That's one of those safe things like weather.
Like,
I firmly believe that's why we talk about the weather so much. It's not religion, sexuality, or politics, or money. It affects everyone the same. When it rains, you will get wet if you stand outside. When it's hot, you will get wet if you stand outside.
We usually are talking about hockey.
Hockey? Who's her favorite? Does she play? Do you play? Did you ever play? You know what I like about hockey?
They can actually fight. Like it's allowed. There's a ref that lets you punch each other in the face.
Technically, they don't let you.
I mean, it looks like they let you.
Yeah. No, it's because Dude Bros Sports Ball Edition guys
Mhm.
like to pretend like they know everything, right?
Uh-huh.
Most Southern folks don't love hockey. They don't dislike it. It's just not something they watch, right?
Okay.
So it's so quick to see which ones are just picking on the girls around them, or women, because I hang out with adults, and which ones are actually like golden retrievering about their sports. Because you just don't let on that you know that there's only 3 periods in hockey, and then they'll keep talking like there's 4, like in most of the sports they watch.
Mhm.
I don't know why.
And my job, if it rains, you usually get wet inside the building.
So when it rains, sometimes you get wet even when you're inside. That is true, but that is a sometimes. But when it is raining and you walk outside and stand inside of the raining, you will get wet because none of us actually have superpowers. Sad. Where is a radioactive spider when you want one?
She likes 8 teams. She doesn't play, but plans to learn to skate and then play in college. I played beer league floor hockey for 8 years and pick up ice hockey from time to time. I didn't start skating until I was 21.
Are you not from the north originally? Because in Germany they're too sophisticated to just turn on a hose on a basketball court and create an ice rink in the middle of winter, right?
Correct.
Okay, well that was my childhood.
But they would just go to the river.
I don't think I lived close enough to a river. Well, not one that would freeze. And I lived too far from the lake, even if it would freeze. Our it was too. Your rivers would freeze?
Freeze.
So they were still called rivers?
As far as I know.
Okay.
I could be very wrong. They could have
No,
lied
you're
to us
probably-
when we were
No,
children.
you're probably very right. Rivers are deep and fast, and fast-moving waters don't freeze.
I'm like,
Did he respond?
Buffalo, born and raised.
And you didn't start skating until you were 21? Fascinating. I loved this bit of lore. What made you start skating at 21? See, Ty, you can still be a good skater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I could. Also, it's so weird that the Guitar Center people didn't kick you guys out and doesn't care that people just come in there and play guitars and piano for free and leave.
Oh, they
I never would have considered that was a possibility.
that was funny. Oh, they care.
I mean,
Because everyone's
I mean-
like, no loitering. You can't read the comic
At
book.
least if the Guitar Center is professional, but they want that's what people do. And, you know,
I never would have thought about it.
that kind of stuff. And you know, if you're trying to do like a band music thing like that, I'll kick you out. I don't know if you're trying to do like, the guitar's over here, the drums over here, and the piano's over there. Stay in your lane. Right?
Like, cameraman, you get to walk in.
Yeah. But, you know, they know that you know, nice place, space, every time. Why they didn't start kicking us out, that's what surprised me. I don't care what your job is. You close at 7, you want to go home at 7.
Mm.
So that was interesting.
I'm sure if you guys had not been trying to put their stuff away, they probably would have said something on the other side. Well, I know. I do think that space is also sometimes rented out for other things.
Friends. I wanted to play pickup with them, so I had to learn. Most of my friends have skated for a long time. My one teammate was Canadian, so he gave me my first 2 lessons.
Aw, friends are great. I ice skated for the first time in middle childhood. I was in New York already. Or I should say again. So that means 2nd grade? Yeah, I think 2nd grade. It got to be winter. They flooded the basketball court and rented us skates for like $3.50. Let us go out there with no adult supervision. A bunch of little army brats from all over the place and experiencing ice and real snow for the first time in our lives.
They're like, y'all are young, you'll bounce back.
Oh, but the best part, Heather, you know how it snows? No, you know deep snow. Dawn knows deep snow too. If the 7 is here, she knows deep snow. But your West Coast people, they might not know deep snow. So what they did was they shoveled out the basketball court first. So the basketball court had its regular like 2 feet of snow, right? And then they shoveled all the snow right around the border. So that snow was our walls to the ice rink,
Yeah, it's cool.
which they also iced down
Oh,
with fresh water every morning.
The ice rink or the snowbank?
Yes,
Oof, that's no longer cool.
held it.
Well, yeah.
So we were just like given a snow box to play in alongside the woods with no adult supervision. None whatsoever.
First lesson, buy skates. Get the hard plastic skate guards and then put them on and walk around at home in them to get your ankles used to them.
First lesson, have spent time rollerblading first. I ice skated that one winter and then moved, then I didn't ice skate after that. And then we moved to Massachusetts and then we moved to Virginia. And then I took up rollerblading. And after rollerblading, ice skating was less scary.
Second lesson, you're going to fall. The harder you try not to fall, the more likely you're going to get hurt when you do fall.
That's true. That's true even when you're walking.
It's fair.
It's better to learn how to land than it is to learn not to fall. Especially as you get older. So you should learn how to fall correctly now, Ty. Yes, Mr. Super Joints.
Sure.
Hey,
Sure.
Kaiser,
Whatever.
did we redefine the word normal recently?
Not that I'm aware of. Sure.
Tyler,
Sure.
your thumb can go in the wrong direction.
A lot of people can.
You can clap your elbows.
Everybody can clap their elbows.
You can
No,
put your
not
elbows
forward.
and your knees.
Backwards.
You can put your elbows and your knees in the wrong direction.
No, I can't.
You can.
No, I
You
can't.
can.
I don't have double jointed elbows or knees.
They go further back. And then what else can we do?
And my knees definitely not. These are not double jointed.
Ice skates first, rollerblades second.
Yeah, I did ice skates because I couldn't roller skate. I'll just be real honest. So no one wanted to give me roller blades because they felt like that was gonna be worse. But then the good people at the YA, they let me rent skates for $3. They let me put roller blades in the form of razor blades on my feet.
Wait, what? Oh, 'cause
Ice
ice
skates.
skating.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait, what?
But the part that gets me though is the lack of adult supervision and on the edge of the woods, because we just ran around in the woods in the winter in the snow with all sorts of just no supervision.
It's a different time. People didn't care.
I think adults had just been on too much drugs. They forgot what they did when they were our age. And that's why we are really weird parents to the older people because we're like, nah, I remember. No. 14 is not 14. I remember 14. I was lucid. Thank you.
14? No.
Thank you for taking cocaine out of Coca-Cola.
I can't clap my elbows. Too fat. We spent so much time playing in the woods without adults.
Yeah, but with ice skates on? Like, were you using ice skates to climb trees? Also,
What?
Also, paintballing in the snow. We were unsupervised for that, and I do not recommend. That was not with ice skates. But it was climbing on trucks that had their hunting rifles just out in the open, of course. What's up, Butch? You ever been ice skating?
No.
You ever been paintballing?
No.
You ever climbed a tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you should do some more things. Your childhood has been too sheltered. You've got 2 years of childhood left.
I did airsoft. That's like paintball. I think.
It's not colorful.
I was like, you did BB guns? Oh, and Dom goes, BB guns?
Yes, that'd be Butch.
Yes. Straight glass in them.
Oh, we don't do straight things in the gym. Sorry.
You know.
Straight is prohibited.
Girl, please. I do what I want.
Anyway, what time do you need to wake up tomorrow?
1.
Is 6:45 gonna be good enough? 30 minutes to get ready and leave?
We had BB guns in the woods and then 3-wheelers.
I did 4-wheeling.
Yeah, they gave us like these bulletproof vests and then nothing for our legs. So if you got shot in the leg, it hurt really bad.
So that's what y'all are aiming for, huh?
No.
Lies.
A mean one. One of y'all was gonna hit.
Time, I think that's not really enough time for them to get there on time. In the morning. Ty and I are more afraid of traffic patterns than Anderson's dad.
Tell you slime.
Get a picture of Anderson with his cap and gown for me, please.
Did he get his cat?
No. He's too stressy depressy because his friend group dumped him.
What?
Not the squad.
Oh,
The
okay.
squad is in full effect, but his little theater posse,
Oh.
little fake bums. And I can say that because most of them are 18, little bumskis. All of them are? They are now all 18 except for Butch. Butch, you go take a nap. You need to get some beauty sleep so you can blow kisses at them bums.
Oh, almost in. You must. Bums. I thought you said bombs.
Not bombs, bums. They're not bombs. They're duds. Good night, Ty. Do you need to make you an appointment with Emma?
Oh no.
He's just
I did 100. That's bad. We're gonna have to run it back. I can't stop it. It's gonna get you nothing.
I just get the ball. Yeah, I just like here. There's no.
But I thought you only did knees down.
But yeah, but it's like on one side when I don't have to. On one side I do. But I should have my legs together.
Start forest fires. Yeah. Just like if you keep getting marks, you will eventually end up with dead spots. No guarantee where they will be. And it's never going to be the whole thing, but you will just get dead spots where your body just stops trying. Your daddy has it from football season. I have it from sugar wax. That was a bad idea. Bye, chat.
Bye. Love you.
You love me?
Yeah.
I'm looking for my water bottle.
There you go. There's a proper one, the 1000 one. I just did revenge on Waltering for winning last time. Now we'll have to see if we are the last two again, and then it'll be the tiebreaker. Oh, I definitely did not make the tiebreaker. Ice Wolf with the win. So since I got blown up very quickly and easy, apparently, it's all rigged. That's it. It's all rigged. Doesn't matter. It's all rigged. So I want to at least finish this face. This one. Still got to do the whole main figure over there, but I'm gonna do this one. So that we can have things right. I'm really confused as to where that file is. If it's on my it's on Procreate. That's why I don't have it. But then why do I have the final image? I have no idea. That's weird. It's really weird that I had a pre-progress thing. Alright, almost. Look at that. Almost all done. Really? The boss couldn't make it 3 more minutes to 11? I know, right? That's what I said. I was like, alright, I'm going to bed. I was like, wait, what? Now? But we're so close. You asked too much, Tom. You asked for too much. Well, thank you all so very much for coming and hanging out. And she called you a slacker. Ninja fun fact, Walt's sniper name is Crayola. Nice. Oh, stripper name. Stripper name is Crayola. Got it. I'll make sure to bring that up. But thank you all so very much. Definitely be on the lookout tomorrow for the re-release of the Kickstarter. We are definitely trying to get these covers out to you guys. I'm so looking forward to this book coming out. Excuse me. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow working on these pages, getting them all flatted, and then coming in and knocking them out so that they can all be done. But yeah, thank you all. You're fantastic. Thank you so very much for hanging out. Hope to see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a great week. And yeah, we're just gonna keep on plugging away, making ninjas and doing watercolor Wednesdays, and making more ninjas, and 5 sketchbooks, which I need to get on. I need to jump on them. All right. Well, as I said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Check out the Kickstarter. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I'll see you all on Monday. And until then, remember, born a ninja, die a ninja. See you guys later.
The Ninja Empire is supreme, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.